Hello, my name is Nadika Mohammed, and this is my villain case study on Lord Voldemort. Enjoy! Who is Lord Voldemort? Lord Voldemort, born Tom Movolo Riddle, is the primary antagonist of the J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. He appears in all 7 books as a self-invented villain. Lord Voldemort is the creator and leader of the Death Eaters, a paramilitary dark supremacist movement. The makings of a monster. Born in 1926 at Wool's Orphanage, he grows up unloved and isolated, as his mother died during childbirth and his father abandoned them. From his first meeting with Dumbledore in 1938 at age 11 to his rise to full power in the 1970s, we see a steady pattern. A child already drawn to cruelty, manipulation, and control, who later refines those tendencies into calculated ambition. Some of the things that deeply motivated Lord Voldemort were his fear of death and need for superiority. Tom Riddle was a brilliant, entitled child who felt destined to stand above all others. His villainy is the product of unchecked narcissism and a complete absence of humility. Here we see how Lord Voldemort was Machiavellian, from being a charming model student appearing virtuous, to murder, torture, and betrayal, where the ends justifies the means. Voldemort's leadership is a case study in toxic authoritarian command. He built a paramilitary organization, the Death Eaters, founded on loyalty, enforced by terror. He deliberately cultivates the myth that he cannot be defied or defeated, casting a projection of invincibility. Here we explore one of Voldemort's most distinctive and insidious weapons, fear itself, and specifically how he weaponizes language and psychological terror to maintain control. Fear of name increases fear of thing itself. This is Dumbledore speaking in Philosopher's Stone. The wizarding world is so terrified of Voldemort that they refuse to say his name, calling him he who must not be named, or you know who. Dumbledore is the rare exception. He insists on using the real name because he understands that the taboo around it only amplifies Voldemort's power. This slide unpacks the layers of symbolism Rowling embeds in Voldemort, and the argument is that these symbols give him mythic weight far beyond a typical fantasy villain. Tom Riddle rearranges to I am Lord Voldemort. This is not a gimmick. It's a performance of self-creation. He literally erases the orphan boy and reinvents himself as a myth. Here maps the 6 defining moments of Voldemort's arc, from his first sin to final reckoning. This is an irreversible arc. Every step Voldemort took made the next one inevitable. There was no redemption arc because he never wanted one. Why does Voldemort work so well as a villain? He works because we can see exactly how he became who he is. His evil is a product of neglect, trauma, and deliberate choices. That combination makes him both terrifying and tragically human. We understand him even as we're repelled by him. Our 6 essential points from my presentation are his traceable origins, fear as a political tool, fear of death, Harry's dark mirror, how he's Machiavellian, and his greatest weakness, love. Voldemort is not just a villain, he is a warning. Rowling built Voldemort to be the ultimate foil to love, choice, and human connection. He is terrifying not because he is a monster, but because he is recognizably human. A person who chose power over people, fear over love, and control over connection. In studying Voldemort, we study the anatomy of all great literary villains, those who hold up a mirror to the worst of what we could become. Thank you for watching.